guys, this is Diane Cole, and I want to thank you for jumping on and watching about our summer launch that we have for 2026. And if you like the tips and tricks and techniques that you see on this video, if you could go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would just be awesome, and hit like on this video. I am new to the YouTube scene, and we do just tutorials once a week and different trainings for brand ambassadors getting started in Mary Kay, so a consultant in Mary Kay, or customers throughout. So I would love for you to go ahead and subscribe and like for more. So I get to kick off our brand new products for the summer line. So this is Blush with an Impact. There's an impact because $1 from the sale of the blushes are going to go to our Mary Kay Charitable Foundation, and that charitable foundation supports cancers that affect women and eradicating domestic violence. So that is really cool. The two colors are Kind Spirit, which is kind of like this pinky, and then Spark Change. And so let me just see if there was anything else. But I just thought I would do, what's really fun is I really feel like every woman could use these colors, and you go high on your cheekbone and you bring it around. You could do, either color, and you can also do what they call like underpainting, and you could put all this color on first and put your foundation on second. So I am just like applying that, and I'm just going to go ahead and take my foundation brush, and you can take a wet brush or a dry brush to kind of blend it through. But there's that. And then it's kind of neat too, because they do wind up. They're a little bit hard in the beginning to wind up. So once you kind of break that seal, then it works. And then what I do, because I already have foundation on, I'm going to get some of this off. I go ahead and just do a little lip. I don't know if you can tell that great in the video, but it's a great light, like apricot-y kind of color. So that is that one, but you could also do the same with Kind Spirit, and I'll just rub it on so that you can see it on there. So that is kind of like the pinky coral, and then here's the apricot. So I don't know if you can tell the difference. So the bottom one is more the apricot one. Okay, so these are really fun. Absolutely love them. You get to do a really quick look with them. They cover to go for, a quick lip and everything. So that's incredible. Okay, next product I want to tell you about is our Fanorama mascara. Now we had Fanorama, and I'm going to see if I have a whole separate sheet on this. Yep, this one is called Fan Out, Define, and Lift. Okay, so one of the things that's really fun is we have a couple of different mascaras, and you know that last year we got the Great Heights mascara, and then we got the waterproof Great Heights. And so what I'm going to do, I have lash extensions on the top, so I'm going to just go ahead and add the Fanorama to the bottom. And I love, if you can see the tip of that, the tip comes in, trying to not get it in my hair, and just go ahead and you just kind of touch them on the bottoms, just so they show up a little bit. And that's what I do. So normally if I don't have lash extensions on, I will use our Lash Intensity mascara, and then as my first coat, and then I'll come in with the Fanorama and get the insides, the outsides, and then do along the bottom. So I wanted to share that with you, and we'll go ahead and post up here the picture of all the mascaras so that you can see them. So that is really, really, really super fun. Okay, part of our big launch, you guys, is that we have, as a company, revamped all of our foundations. So we have them in both matte and luminous, just like our previous Time-Wise foundations. They're in a brand new nifty tube. And one of the things I love about it too is the point on the edge just for applying. And what we just got our stock in right now. So what I'm doing is I'm mixing two of them for me. But you guys, we have 36 shades, all the way from light 1 all the way to deep 14 or 15. Like it goes, the shades are absolutely beautiful. And so I'm still working on the perfect shade, but what I have on today is mixing both of a deep 1 and a medium 14. And so they're the two that I mixed today for my color, and it goes pretty well. So anyway, so that's really kind of fun. What is nice is we're going to be doing Match Me clinics all throughout. We're going to be able to talk through. We have a great tool to be able to use if you are not living in our, in the area where your beauty consultant is. So we have some great tools for you to use too. And then we're going to be talking undertones and all those kinds of things. So anyway, so you can apply these either with our foundation brush that we have, and you've seen these so many times, right? So it has the angle and it's the wet brush. Or we also have a brand new sponge. And this beauty sponge, as you can see, I'm going to bring it all the way up there. This kind of section is for like when you do concealer, and my concealer is a light 3, and I'm going to mix it with all right, my concealer is medium 1, and what I'm mixing on the back of my hand is my concealer, which is medium 1, and with the under eye corrector, which is in peach, light peach. And so I'm going to go ahead and mix those. And I put way too much on the back of my hand. So I'm just going to kind of blend that in a little bit. And then what I do is I come in and just brighten. Now I don't have eyeshadow on yet, so I go ahead and I use the under eye corrector and concealer as my primer. Okay, so, and I put way too much on the back of my hand, so I'm going to actually wipe that off right now. So with that, it's brightening, and we revamped our concealers and stuff this past summer. And so now I'm just taking my foundation brush and I'm blending. Okay. So, and again, if you feel like you needed to add cheeks on top of that, I didn't go over where that part was, so I just left it there, and I kind of feel like it looks really great. Okay. So next, you're probably asking about the guys. What about the guys? So we have a brand new Mary Kay True Optimism Eau de Parfum for our guys, and it is incredible, absolutely incredible. My 32-year-old son was here, and he loved it. My husband is not 32, and he absolutely loves it. So I just know it's going to go across that. My girlfriend son is 12, and he absolutely loved it. So I really feel like you're going to be at a spot where this is going to cover the gamut. And so it has energetic top notes of citrus and sweet fruit, ozonic, middle notes of cypress and fresh florals, and then lingering warmth. So this is absolutely fantastic too. And so back to the sponge. As I blended that in with my brush, I was supposed to have used my sponge. And so this pointy section is for underneath that eye area. This rounded section, you can go ahead and you can blend your foundation with it, bring it all the way through. And then this flat section is for dry. So when you are taking maybe your silky setting powder and you're going to, I always apply my silky setting powder with my brush. And I can show you right through here. Okay. And so you're able to press the powder in with the flat part of the sponge. So it's one tool that can use up to 3 different brushes that I used in there, and you can do it with one tool. And you can go ahead and wet the sponge and you just kind of wring it out in the sink, and then, you can turn around and use it. So again, if I'm going to do this powder, I'm going to bring it up right along my hairline because I use it as a bronzing powder. And then you can press. Okay. All right. I tried to go fast, and we're already at 12 minutes. Okay. Just added some lips back on there. And there we go. This is what's out for summer right now. I'm really excited about it. The cheek colors are amazing. The new mascara is amazing for the guys. Father's Day is coming up, graduations, everything. This is going to be your go-to for that. By the time you get this video and stuff, Mother's Day is going to have maybe gone by. So, you know, it's one of those things, but maybe it's for a shower, maybe something like that, maybe a birthday. And then, of course, you know, launching 36 new shades of our foundation. We're so glad you're here. So let me know what you think. Shoot me a text, shoot me an email, a comment. You can comment below the video and stuff too, the things you loved. And if you are looking for a way to get in touch with me, if you have a beauty consultant, go ahead and get in touch with her. If you're looking for a way to be able to work with me and get some, you know, matching techniques or tips and tricks and things like that, I'll go ahead and put a QR code up so that you can get in touch with me, and we'll go from there. All right. So you have a great day.